Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
All right, we're going to get to the Keystone Cup in just a few seconds, but just breaking, if you haven't seen it yet, the Edmonton Oilers have won the NHL Draft Lottery. And of course, like I mentioned, safe to say that Connor McDavid is going to be an Edmonton Oiler come the upcoming season. All right, we'll have more for you for late night. All right, back to the Keystone Cup. Now it's win, and you are in for the Cold Lake Ice, as a victory in their matinee against the Saskatoon Quakers could get them into the bronze medal match tomorrow afternoon. All right, so Quakers, they strike early, just 19 seconds in. Cold Lake can't clear the zone. Rhett Kehoe, some fancy stick work goes shelf on Bolton Pouliot. It's 1-0 Saskatoon. Now Quakers continue to put on the pressure. Connor Finn, weak attempt to clear, and Kehoe looking for a second of the game but is denied by Pouliot. He will then shut the door on Graham Lischenwald on the doorstep. Now over to the other end of the rink, ice power play, and the blast from the point, but Matt Richard flashing the leather. Now dying seconds of the first. Bolton here makes not one but two stops. This after getting body checked on the second shot. He'd be okay. Now next play, more action in the blue paint, but this time it's in the Quakers net. 12 penalty minutes handed out to end the period. It was 1-0 Saskatoon after 20. Over to the second period, Matt Foster slaps one on net. Bolton makes the initial stop, thinks he has the rebound, but Taryn Belisowski pokes it home. It's 2-0 Saskatoon. Now the Quakers, they were just too much for the ice. Cody Petapese adds another late in the period. Now it was all Saskatoon in this one, 5-0 your final. In total, there were 84 penalty minutes handed out in this one. Now the shutout though proving costly. I'll explain in just a bit. But first, here's reaction from Ice head coach Paul Desjardins.
It's not our night, right? I mean, we're missing open net. We're missing. You're shooting. You hit a skate, you hit a stick, so it was one of those games where there was opportunities and their goaltender played really well. I mean, we would have preferred get a tie and a win and deal with it on ourselves, right? But yeah, you're right. I mean, it all depends on we need two things to happen, and all we can do now is wait and see, and if it happens, then we'll get the boys ready and then go out there and probably play Saskatoon again, right? We would like to have that opportunity to go back and give them a rematch and try to win the bronze medal.
Meanwhile, taking a look at the other matinee games today, the Campbell River Storm take their game against the Thunder Bay Northern Hawks 5-2, and the North Edmonton Red Wings have earned a spot in the gold medal round as they sit atop the standings. They beat the Selkirk Fishermen 7-1. Now back to the ice. They can get into the bronze game if Thunder Bay loses. The Ice get the tiebreaker with the goal differential, and of course they play tonight. All right, well, to football, the Lloydminster Red Dogs have found themselves in unfamiliar territory after enduring their first loss last week in more than 3 years. And unfortunately for the young team, they got their second taste of defeat, losing 22-17 to the Edmonton Chargers. They now fall to 500 on the season. Red Dogs will look to redeem themselves in the standings next week when they take on the Millwoods Grizzlies. Well, we're going to head back to hockey now. The AJHL Cup was all shined up, ready to be handed out last night if needed. Now with a win, the Spruce Grove Saints would defend their title as champs. It would also be their 4th in 6 years. Meanwhile, the Bandits forced a Game 5 with a 2-1 win this past Tuesday. All right, there's some great goals in this one. Saints down 1-0 in the first. Josh Harris far side for Paul Loveson. We are all tied up at 1. The minutes later, Brooks 2-0. Austin Plevy goes under the bar with the backhand on Matt Murray to restore the 1-goal lead. Now 2-2 in the second. Plevy with a ridiculous feed to Anthony Paskaric, and well, he'll redirect it from his knees. An unbelievable goal under the bar. 3-2 Brooks. 4-2 midway through the frame. Paskaric dangles around 2 Saints, and well, Jared Cockrell nice home the rebound from a tough spot. 5-2 Brooks. Now Saints down 6-3 early in the third, and this is as close as they would get. Nicholas Corrali spots Colton Leader far side. It's the beautiful pass and finish, but the Brooks Bandits 4-goal second period killed the Saints. They take it 6-4, forcing Game 6 back in Brooks tomorrow night.